Hello, my name is Samantha Montalegre and welcome to the Maternity Mentor. Today we're going to be talking about our top 10 pumping hacks. Thanks for joining us. For anyone who doesn't know me, I have been a registered nurse since 2009. I have spent my entire career working in the maternal newborn nursing area, including mother-baby postpartum, NICU, antepartum, and labor and delivery. I have practiced as an IBCLC since 2012 and have been maternal newborn nursing certified since 2013. I have also received specialized training in perinatal mood and anxiety disorders, as well as perinatal bereavement. Pumping is a time-consuming chore, to say the least. If you ask a pumping mom whether it's something she enjoys, most will tell you they don't. However, they persevere because they are feeding their baby, and that's worth every bit of aggravation. Well, what if we could make it better for you? In this video, we look at some pumping hacks that can change your life and make pumping a little bit better. Here's our top 10 pumping hacks, and if you stick with us, we will include some bonus hacks at the end of the video. The first hack is a hands-free pumping bra. These are game changers in my opinion, and the best money you can spend when breastfeeding. A hands-free pumping bra is exactly what it sounds like. It's a tighter fitting bra with holes in the front for the flanges of your pump to fit inside. Once the flanges are in the proper place on your breasts, you can turn on your pump and let go. This allows you to work, eat, talk on your phone, cook dinner, even sleep while pumping. It's almost like being in two places at once. Some bras are strapless and others have comfortable straps. The only problem is hands-free pumping bras can be expensive. Luckily, there is a reliable hack where you can use an old sports bra to make one on your own. Just cut small X's in the front where your nipples are and you're good to go. Make sure the bra is still snug fitting. If it is too lax, the flanges won't fit tight enough and the hack won't work. Additionally, check the sizing on the store-bought ones carefully. They often tend to run small, so if you are on the border of a size, your better chance is to go up in size. Be aware that many stores won't let you return them, so try them on in the store first or check the return policy. No matter which you choose, try to have at least two so that when you're washing one, you still have another available. And no matter what, when you're choosing a hands-free pumping bra, this is a time-saving hack that's amazing and worth every penny. One of the worst parts of pumping is cleaning the pump pieces. If you are pumping 8 to 10 times per day, which you may be doing in the beginning, this means you are cleaning pieces 8 to 10 times per day. Or does it? Breast milk is good in the refrigerator for at least 24 hours. Therefore, your pump pieces with a little milk on them can be placed in the refrigerator between uses for 24 hours. The best thing is to use a gallon-sized Ziploc bag. When done pumping, store your breast milk as you normally would. Then, put your pump pieces into the Ziploc bag and seal it. Take the bag and put it in the back of the refrigerator where it is coldest and leave it there until your next pumping session. No need to wipe or wash. Depending on how long it takes you to wash pieces, this could save you 20 minutes or more per day. You still need to wash your pump pieces at least twice per day, once in the morning and once in the evening. Additionally, you should be aware that this goes against CDC advice, which recommends cleaning your pieces after each pumping session. However, many moms have used this safely for their full-term healthy babies. But you cannot use this hack if you are pumping for a premature baby or medically fragile baby. Premature or medically fragile babies can have weakened immune systems that cannot handle any bacteria. These babies often need you to do more than clean the pump pieces. They need you to sterilize the pieces. This brings us to our next hack. Using sterilization bags. Sterilization bags are an awesome hack. Once you're done pumping, you can rinse your pump pieces and throw them in the bag. Add water as directed, seal the bag, throw it in the microwave, and a couple minutes later, your pump pieces are sterilized. The bags are relatively inexpensive, and each bag can usually be reused up to 20 times before it needs to be thrown away. This is also great when pumping for a premature or medically fragile baby where the hospital may want you to always use sterilized parts. As any pumping mom will tell you, every drop of breast milk is priceless. Unfortunately, many moms lose precious drops while pumping or in between pumping. This is where milk collection cups come in. These are small cups that have an opening that you place your nipple in. The cup then sits inside your bra, and as milk drips, it is collected inside the cup and then can be poured into your milk storage bag. In addition to cups, there are also silicone breast pumps that use suction to adhere to your breast and collect milk as well for you. These are passive ways to gather milk, and you will be surprised at how much milk you can actually collect this way. Letdown is a mental game when pumping. If you are stressed out about the amount of milk that's coming out, less milk is likely to come out. Letdown changes from pumping session to pumping session, and oxytocin release is inhibited by stress. You need oxytocin to have a successful letdown. That's why it's important to get outside your head. Lower the lights in the room. Maybe light a lavender-scented candle. Play some relaxing music. And warm your hands and gently massage your breasts for a few seconds before you start to pump. Once your pump pieces are in place, cover the bottles with baby socks so you can't see how much milk is coming out. If you are visually focused on what is in the bottle, or rather what isn't in the bottle, your milk is less likely to let down. By covering it up, you can focus your mind on your little one. Look at a picture or video of your baby. Bring a baby blanket from home and place it around your shoulders so you can smell your baby's scent. Spend some time visualizing milk flowing from your breasts and body, maybe even waterfalls of milk. This can also go a long way to helping your letdown. Finally, let your pump help you encourage the letdown. When babies are breastfeeding and trying to get the milk to let down, they suck faster. Once milk is flowing, their sucking becomes slower and deeper. Pumps can mimic this process. Pumps usually have a button to increase the pumping speed. This often will cycle for 1 to 2 minutes. Usually the pump starts off at this setting and then drops to a slower setting after the cycle is complete. After that, hit that button every 5 minutes to try and trick your body into thinking the baby is asking for more milk. Many moms get a lot of success with this technique. There's nothing worse than getting somewhere and realizing you don't have your pump pieces, or needing to pump because you feel like your breasts are going to explode, only to find that you need to wash your pieces first. Or maybe you go to sterilize and you realize you ran out of bags. Extra pieces fix these problems. Now, extra pieces can be expensive, but if it's in the budget, keeping a set in your pumping bag and a set at work, just in case, can be a real lifesaver. Extra pieces include not just flanges, but tubing, connectors, bottles, and membranes. Very often when a pump stops working, it's because a membrane needs to be replaced. However, these aren't readily available in stores as flanges and bottles are. So buy one extra set ahead of time. In addition to pump pieces, purchase extra pumping supplies, including nursing pads, milk storage bags, Ziploc bags, nipple cream, and sterilization bags. This relatively low-cost preparation can save you a lot of stress and heartache at 3 a.m. as you try to figure out what to do with your milk. And when your pumping days are done, you can pay it forward to a pumping friend. Milk storage goes beyond having bags to put the milk in. Where will you put the milk when you are done? Many women pumping at work are forced to store their milk in a communal fridge where other employees are storing their lunches. This can be unsanitary. Instead, invest in a good cooler that you can keep at your desk so you no longer have to store your milk with yesterday's meatloaf. Additionally, this can help avoid the inevitable issue of forgetting your breast milk at work. Make sure to get extra ice packs, at least 2 days worth, so you can switch them out daily and never run into the issue of how to keep your breast milk cold. Finally, investment in a deep freezer for home storage is also a great idea. Having a freezer at home to store your milk ensures that you're never making the difficult decision of throwing away breast milk. Additionally, many women will stop breastfeeding and pumping early for a variety of reasons, yet continue to exclusively offer breast milk due to an abundant supply at their disposal. This can only be accomplished by having a freezer to store breast milk in. You don't need a fancy freezer. In fact, a small deep freezer will do just fine. These usually run around $150 and can easily fit in most places, including one-bedroom apartments. Long term, this investment can later be used to stockpile your favorite frozen dinners. That's a win-win. Time to set up a pumping station. Having a dedicated pumping station can save you from settling in to pump only to realize you've forgotten something. I recommend getting a small rolling cart that you can easily move from room to room, especially if you're living in a single level house. If you live on 2 levels, consider 2 stations to avoid having to haul it up and down the stairs. If you are working, consider a station for work. Okay, so what exactly do you put in this station? Let's start with an empty water bottle or a disposable water bottle. The hormones for making milk can cause thirst, and it's important to drink water if you are thirsty. Having the water bottle here reminds you to fill it prior to sitting down to pump so that you can drink while pumping. This is where you can keep your hands-free pumping bra when you're not using it, so you don't have to go rummaging in the laundry basket for it. Keep nipple cream and breast pads here so that they are available for when you are done pumping. You may want to keep a cloth to wipe any excess milk from your breast if the pump leaks or spills. Also, have a supply of healthy breastfeeding snacks on the cart. Nuts, dried fruit, maybe a few crackers. Motherhood is busy and hectic. Sometimes we forget to eat. But sitting down to pump is 20 minutes of hopefully uninterrupted time. Having snacks handy can help you replenish before you are off and running again. This is also the place to store that candle with the relaxing scent that we suggested before. Keeping a picture of your baby here and milk storage bags help to keep you from running for them. Finally, maybe you can have your favorite magazine or book to read here. Often as moms, we get so caught up we forget to take time for ourselves. This is the perfect excuse to get on your phone or read a book without feeling guilty. Having all these things in one place not only makes it easy for you, but also keeps your live or workspace cleaner and more organized, which can help you mentally as well. Pumping works by supply and demand. Too often we say to ourselves we will pump when we need to, only to forget and pump late. Start with creating a pumping schedule. In the beginning, you need to pump 8 to 10 times per day, depending on your situation. As your baby gets older, this may taper down. Once the schedule is set, enlist help. Try to have your partner, your family, your friends help with the baby and the household for as many pumping sessions as possible. Have a plan for the baby. Pump during nap times, pump on the floor during tummy time, or maybe pump when your little one is in the swing. When pumping at work, let your coworkers know when and where you will be pumping. Have a sign for the door letting people know not to enter without knocking. Give staff members your cell phone number so they can contact you for work emergencies. If you're lucky enough to have an office, keep your computer open and maybe take this time to check and respond to emails. Just remember to make sure your webcam is off. Finally, set a reminder in your phone to go off when it is time to pump. Mommy brain is real. Unexpected interruptions are real. It is helpful to get this reminder so you can settle down for this important task. Remember to prioritize pumping. Unless the house is burning down, everything can wait. The dishes will still be there. The laundry can sit for another few minutes. Pumping is not wasted time. This is about feeding your baby, and it takes priority over many other things. Finally, pump directly into a milk storage bag. This can save time on washing bottles and avoids the risk of spilling milk as you transfer from the bottle to the bag. Remember, any bit of time saved is worthwhile. A few minutes here or there can really add up. There are even some pre-made systems to help make this easier for you. Plus, if you forget your bottles at home, you don't need to worry. You have a backup plan. Thanks for sticking around. Here's the bonus material we promised you. Number 1, nipple cream. You would never run your car engine without oil for lubrication, so why are you pumping without it? Studies have shown that pumping can contribute to sore nipples. Many women use nipple cream after pumping, but did you know you can use it ahead of time? Lubricating your nipple before you start pumping can make pumping smoother and reduce the incidence of sore nipples. Worried the nipple cream is unsafe for the milk? As long as you're using cream that is 100% lanolin with no other ingredients or fragrances in it, this will be okay for your baby. It's also safe to use organic coconut oil as nipple cream. Number 2, use flanges as funnels. Spilled milk is a tragedy, but trying to get milk from a bottle to a bag is very challenging. Flanges make the perfect funnel. When you're done pumping, detach your flanges and place them in the bag. As you pour the milk in, the flange keeps the bag open for you and directs the milk into the storage bag. And number 3, nursing covers. Finally, need to pump in public, but you also need some cover? Use your nursing cover as a pumping cover. This can provide you with the privacy you need to go and pump. Pumping is never fun, but utilizing some of these hacks can save you time and aggravation. Maybe you will even be able to read your favorite book. We hope this video has helped you learn how to hack your pumping and make it easier so you can pump longer for your baby. Please share your comments and let us know what topics you would like to hear more about. If you like this content, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe so you can be the first to receive this information. Remember to share this channel with your friends and family and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for additional content. We will link those in the description below. Thank you so much for joining us at the Maternity Mentor.